Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I did this Valentine's Day inspired makeup, hair, and outfit, which I'm going to be giving you the details for at the end, so stick around for that. So getting started with the makeup look, I'm going to be jumping right into the eyes and just listing the products that I use for my foundation and my eyebrows down below in the info box, but it's pretty much the usual suspects. So then we can skip right on into the eyes. I'm going to take my Tartlet palette by Tarte Cosmetics, which is an assortment of gorgeous matte shades, and I'm going to pick up this one in the bottom left corner, which is a lighter highlighting color, and take a firm E54 brush from Sigma and just start packing that underneath my eyebrow. And what I like to do is start a little bit away from my brow so that I can slowly dab the color upwards and I don't get too much of that powder into my actual eyebrow. But that's going to give us a nice highlight to our arch, and I'm blending that down through the crease just a little bit too. And then I'm going to take this color called Wanderer, which is a neutral brown, and I'm using that on a fluffy E35 crease brush and just popping that right into the crease and just kind of starting to blend it out right away. I want the color to be nice and light. I did want to warm it up a little bit though, so I took one of my favorite shadows from Geek called Creme Brulee, and I like this because it has some warmth to it, but it's not too orange on the eyes at the same time. And I'm just taking that on that same fluffy crease brush and blending it just all around above and below the color that we just put down. I was kind of just coming up with this look as I went along, so I did some adjustments to it later on in the video, but I'm going to start off with this color called Shimma, again by Geek for my lid, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid in kind of a rounded shape with this, I think this is an E55 brush. Any shader brush will work, and that's a pretty light shimmery pink color. Here I'm just going to give it a little blend and then take some more of that shimmery pink and replace it on the lid just to make sure the colors show up really well and everything looks nice and crisp. Then I'm going to mix Creme Brulee, again by Geek, and Peach Smoothie together on a fluffy crease brush and just really quickly start to kind of shade in the lower lash line with that color. And then I'm going to do my concealer step, so I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NC20. I like to start off by blending it with a synthetic foundation brush, and then I like to give my entire foundation and concealer a once over with a damp beauty blender. I also wanted to darken the outer half of the lid, so I just went back in and kind of dabbed on that Creme Brulee color onto pretty much the entire outer half of my lid. And then I'm going to set my under eye concealer using this lighter side of the NARS Contour Blush in Olympia. I'm using a fluffy brush I've had forever. I think it's actually from Coastal Scents. And then I'm going to set my foundation with my Benefit Hello Flawless Powder in Petal. I'm going to highlight my inner corners with this eyeshadow called Vanilla from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Everybody always says that I say that wrong. But I'm basically just popping that right into the tear duct on that same firm shader brush I've been using to brighten up the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm going to curl my lashes. That's a MAC eyelash curler. And then pop on some of the Covergirl Lashblast Volume. While I was applying my mascara, I wanted to kind of just adjust the lower lash line a little bit. I thought it could use a little bit more pink or just something. So I went into my favorite Lorac Unzipped palette and mixed together Unbelievable and Unattainable, which is a rosy color and a rosy bronze color, and I just started shading in the lower lash line with those two colors. They kind of added a little bit of pink to the look, which I feel like is a good way to make your eye color pop, just infusing a natural color into your look. And then it also kind of added a little bit of shimmer, and I just thought it was I just love this palette. What can I say? I can't stop using it no matter how hard I try. So I'm finishing up my mascara, and I'm going to reach into this little box. This was a cream shadow box from Benefit, and now I keep my Ardell Glamour Wispies in there. So I'm going to pop those on. After I had those in place, I went back in with my Covergirl Lashblast Volume again just to fill in any uneven spots in my lashes and just go over my falsies a little bit to darken them and intensify them. I decided to double down on my bronzers today, so I'm starting off with the Skinny Dip Bronzer by Bare Minerals on an F10 fluffy paddle brush, and I'm just using that to kind of start to warm up the outer edges of my face. I love this one because it kind of has a reddish undertone, which gives it more of that natural tan appearance. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Gimme Sun just to add a little bit more dimension and more warmth to the face. Then I had to grab my current favorite cheek color. This is the Tartlet Blush by Tarte Cosmetics in the color Celebrated. And this is, I think, one of their new limited edition blushes for spring 2015. And it's so beautiful. It's just goes with everything. It's really neutral. It's just a nice natural pink color. So I'm just dusting that onto the apples of my cheeks. And then you guessed it, I'm going to take my Mary-Lou Manizer by theBalm and just use that to add a little bit of that fresh look to my skin by highlighting my cheekbones. And once our cheeks are glowing, we can move on to applying our lip color for this look. And I never did a Valentine's Day look with a brighter lip before, so I wanted to try it out. And here I'm filling in my lips with the Cherry Lip Pencil by MAC. It is one of my top 10 products that I would recommend to anyone. It just makes your lipstick last all night long, and this is a really pretty cool toned bluish red color. So this is just such a gorgeous classic red. You could just fill your lips in with the lip liner and leave it like this if you wanted to. It's just so pretty. So that's what that would look like. But I wanted to go for more of like a poppy red color. So I took this Velvetine by Lime Crime in the color Suedeberry, and you can see how it's a little bit has like an orange persuasion to it, but when you add it on top of that cooler red, kind of creates that pretty poppy red color. That's the only word I can think of to describe it, but it's just kind of a little bit more playful and flirty, so I really thought this would be perfect for Valentine's Day, and these Velvetines last forever. I was so happy. I even ate dinner and everything, and my lip color was exactly the same afterwards. I'm going to clean up around the edges of my lips with a flat brush and my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20. And one last tweak to the makeup, I wanted to take this color called Unreal from my Lorac Unzipped palette again and just pat that onto the lid because I wanted to just make everything a little bit more pink. I don't know why I was going for that. I wouldn't normally do that with a red lip, but I really was kind of digging the look and liked how it turned out. So on to this hair. For some reason I decided to go with the middle part, which I usually never wear ever, but I decided to go with it. I was going for a really kind of chic, feminine low bun hairstyle, so I'm starting off by teasing a bunch of sections all around the crown of my head to get a ton of volume, and then I'm going to kind of fake it till I make it and do a couple like faux curls towards the front just to create the illusion that I curled all of my hair. And today I'm using my Bellamy 6-in-1 curler with the 25mm attachment, and I'm just going to take a few bigger sections around my face and curl them just to kind of create a little bit of texture going on. And I don't want these curls to be really tight, however, so I'm not going to spray them with hairspray yet, and I want to take bigger sections to make sure they're not wound up too tightly. You could use a bigger curling attachment if you wanted to, but for me, I feel like with my hair type they would just fall right out and be too straight. So I'm using the 25mm, and I just did two bigger sections around my face and then called it a day there. So I'm going to try to kind of comb them out a little bit with my fingers and fluff them up and loosen them up because, again, I don't want them to be too stuffy and too tight. About halfway back, I'm going to comb my part straight back, gather my hair into a low ponytail, just kind of fluff up my hair a little bit, get it situated. And then I'm basically just going to take a hair tie and tie my hair off into a little ponytail. I do have pretty short hair, but I was able to make this low bun work with lots and lots of bobby pins. But first I want to fluff up my hair a little bit to create the illusion of more volume using the straight end of a teasing comb, like so. Then I'm going to take bobby pins and just kind of twist the bun around. It's not going to be perfect because, like I said, I had short hair, but I'm just going to shove bobby pins in all over just to get it to hold a little bit and kind of just stay up off my neck. Then once I get everything situated, I want to hit it with a little bit of hairspray just to tame some flyaways. I don't want my hair to be crunchy or anything like that, so I'm going to use the From Missy Be Yourself Mist Hairspray Light, which is my favorite light hold hairspray. So I'm just giving it a good spritz of that, and then I'm going to take this shine spray. This one is the Bamboo Luminous Shine Mist by Alterna, and I love this because it adds a nice luster to your hair, but it also smells amazing. And here's another look at the low bun that I did, which I like because it's just a really quick and easy date night hairstyle. I only took a couple seconds to curl the pieces in the front and nobody will ever know. Then it was time to change into my outfit for the night, which I wanted to kind of just keep it somewhat cash. I've dressed up a lot in the past, but like I said, I just wanted to keep it comfortable but still a little stylish. The plaid coat is from Lulu's, and the gray sweater I have on underneath is from Forever 21. My jeans are AG jeans, and the almost over the knee boots that I'm wearing are Guess, and I found them at DSW and I love them. They're actually really comfortable and easy to walk in, and they kind of just go with so many different outfits, so I've been living in them. My hoop earrings are from Forever 21, and my little clutch bag is from H&M. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day inspired makeup, hair, and outfit, and whether you're going out on a date tonight or maybe hanging out with some friends or even doing a girls' night, I hope you have an amazing Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys, and I will see you very soon in my next video.